Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are unboxing the Maverick Quantum Flux. I think it says XT. I gotta have a look. Yeah, exactly. The Maverick Quantum Flux XT and the Maverick Quantum Flux MT. We're gonna have a look at them. They're quite similar in size, but one goes for the monster truck look and one for the truggy look. So let's get those boxes open and have a look what's inside. Alright guys, so this is what they look like. They come in the box with a quick start guide. That's for both of them. It's got a little bit of a plastic wrench in there, which is good, because we know from the Phantom XT that it did not come with a lot of stuff and the wheels came falling off pretty quickly. Comes with a cooling flange for the motor loose. It's a bit of a surprise. I would have thought it would have been fitted already. Both of them come with that. They've got the MTX 244 controllers, identical for both trucks. But holy crap, look at these things. The whole thing, this looks amazing. It's got pillowable hubs in the front with CVD drive shafts in the front, CVD drive shafts in, just T-bone drive shafts in the back. There's these amazing big wheels, vented already, pretty soft. I will have a look at these nuts, because those was the thing that came falling off the HPI Maverick Phantom XT. But holy crap, look at this Quantum Flux. They do come in, if you get the brushed version, these come in a pink body for the girls or guys if they want it. So this is the monster truck version. Let's get it a bit in the light. It's got a little bit of more traction to the wheels, a bit of a higher stance. Definitely a monster truck body on. Pretty good shocks by the looks of it. Pretty soft. Both of them have a pretty good wheelie bar. You can see the wing and the wheelie bar in the back here, and got a bumper on too. So let's get those bodies off for a bit and have a look underneath. Alright guys, we got those bodies off. Let's have a look underneath. So we got these really nice suspension, these shocks here, adjustable threaded ones, aluminium, not caps, but sort of like it's got a head and on top of the plastic cap. Pretty solid things by the looks of it. Pillow ball, suspension hubs in the front, or hubs in the front, metal links, which I'm happy about because that was a bad thing on the Phantom XT. T-bone drive shafts in the back. T-bone, yeah, something like that. Pillow ball suspension in the back. Bit of a surprise with that, because that actually is normally, because you can see you've actually got the steering links on there, but they're just fixed to the body instead. Proper bumper, bit of a wheelie bar, and this motor and ESC. So I'm a bit curious. So this says MSC 30 BLWP, which is probably for waterproof. So it's a 30 amp ESC, brushless, waterproof. So I'm gonna guess that that's actually just the hobby wing by the looks of the connectors too. I'm a bit curious. I wonder what this motor is. It doesn't really say a lot. It says Maverick radio control. I can't really see the specs because they're behind that thing. So let's have a quick look at that later. The rear towers are pretty stable. Bit of a surprise the wing mount was with clips, but that's the way they wanted it to go. The tires feel good, a lot more grippy, like comparison to the Phantom XT, which was the other new release. These feel a lot better, and it looks a lot better in general. A lot more metal parts, even for the servo setup. You've got a center drive shaft, slipper clutch and spur gear in here. Can't really see much underneath, but you've got the arms, and it looks a lot beefier than the other ones. Definitely gonna have to fit this to run the 3S lipos on it. So let's have a look at the monster truck version. to be fully honest, if you change the wheels out and the wing mount in the back, I fully believe they're identical. Little bit of a different setup though, because the monster truck actually has a bit of a, they've screwed down the threads a bit on the shocks to raise it up a bit. Still pillow ball cup hubs, sorry, front and back, CVDs in the front, T-bone drive shafts in the back, T-bone center drive shaft too, which is definitely a big upgrade compared to the Phantom XT. Yeah, steady shock towers, same ESC as on the other one. And let's have a look if we can figure out what motor is on it. So it's got a 3300 kV brushless motor. That is actually, this is going to be quite fast on 3S, I think. All right, definitely waterproof and sealed receiver boxes. It says water resistant though, so have that in mind. It might not love it. What you need to run it is a minimum 25C hard case 2S LiPo, but it goes up to 3S. Deans or T-plug, whatever you want to call it. And suggested is a minimum of 4000 milliamp hours. You need 4 AA batteries for the controllers. And in the end, for the LiPo, for the charger, or for the LiPo battery, you need a compatible charger. It's considered a off-road truck. It's got the 2.4 gigahertz radio, as we mentioned before, the MTX 244. Yeah, adjustable shocks with the threaded lines there, oil filled, pillow ball suspension hubs, and it's an HPI, and it's very clearly stated this is not a toy. But I'm gonna have a look, because so this is 1/10 scale monster truck. Doesn't say too much about it. Yeah, metal gear steering servo is good. Enclosed receiver box. Yeah, I don't know. We might have a look at some point to see if that's actually waterproof. Enclosed it says, so it might not be waterproof. But I think I'm gonna make a little bit of a break there, and I'll be right back. GoPro, stop recording. Alright, let's have a quick look again. I'm back. Let's open up this receiver box, see if it's that size. Yep. But let's take this one over here so we can see a bit better. Make sure we get it under the light. Actually, we might put one away so we can, because they're identical anyway. So we'll put this one over here. Move some stuff around to get this a little bit better in the camera view. Just gonna adjust the camera a little bit for that. So let's have a look here. Ooh, see if that works. Yep, it seems to work. Let's just try and put this over here instead. Does that work? Can you see? That looks pretty good. Let's do that. Alright, so let's open this up and see if it's how waterproof it is. I gotta say, so I just had the axial crawlers up and the Enduro Trailwalker. I gotta say, this servo looks like the one that's on the Trailwalker too. Let's have a look inside. Watch the antenna cable. As you can see, it's got a good battery tray for the hard packs. Straps in instead, which makes it a lot easier with the sizes. I guess you could probably go a bit over the recommended 4000 amps. Waterproof receiver in here. The box not so very waterproof. There's no seal. This is fairly loose. I would have expected it to probably be a bit better fitted, but I guess as long as it works, it's gonna be fine. I'd probably try and put some grease in here and maybe a bit of some sort of a seal in here. Usually they come with an antenna rod and cap, but I can't see any of that in the bags. So I'm gonna have a guess that they've skipped that this time. Let's put that back. So definitely not a waterproof receiver box, but doesn't look bad either, so It's not a complaint, it's more just a statement. That one wasn't too fun. Alright, let's see. Let's get a couple of, or 4 AA's in that remote and a battery in, and see what we can do. So we've got a 3S LiPo here. Probably not the best to start on the 3S, but that's what I had available. That is charged up and ready to go, so let's try it out. Good to see if it fits. This is a NXC Power Super Nano 60C rating, 5400 milliamp hours, so that should be a pretty good power for this little car. Gotta say, I'm really impressed by the looks of it, so hopefully this is a good car. I always try to strap the cables down a little bit so they don't flop around too much. Let's get some batteries in that receiver before we power anything up. Let's see if that's enough. Looks like it. If I remember correctly, these were pretty tight last time, getting the batteries inside it. Oh yeah, 4 AA's, we'll see how they fit. Alright guys, I'm just putting the body back on. We're just going to power this one up. Got the transmitter on, so that should be fine. So this is running on a 3S LiPo right now, so I'm just going to run it a little bit on the ground to see how it behaves. As you see, you got to fit it in underneath the wing when you fit this body on. Clips on there. I don't know if they intend that you should be using the second holes in them, probably, because yeah, they'll fit better that way. Oh, I hate these small clips. Alright, I'm just gonna have a little quick go. So look at that servo speed. Come out at about $380, I think. And with a brushless system on 3300 kV, 30 amp ESC, that's a bit worrying on a 3S LiPo. It might. Everyone to theirs, I guess. Really looking forward to get to try these out outside and get them maybe to a jump or something, and also to see the monster truck version running. Definitely gonna have to fit this running on 3S. Bit surprised that they're not fitted already. I gotta say a big thanks to Ozrc that supplied these models, being the trucks they are, and being something. I think Maverick here is actually showing off that HPI is still alive, even if they're running under the Maverick brand. This is a cheaper truck. HPI is generally a pretty high-end brand, but they haven't really delivered lately with their trucks. But under the Maverick brand, especially now with the Quantum Flux in, and previously with the, oh, what are they called? Well, their previous series, they've started to deliver a lot more quality trucks. I'm hoping that this is as good as it seems. It's really nice. Alright, thank you for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you when we get this out on the road.